have to move a lot of stuff around actually. We are live, but I gotta.
Yippee!
Woohoo! Oh
Finally.
God. Welcome to.
Right?
Oh, is this gonna fix it? No, Henry. Can you turn the webcam thing on so it's just like says like. Yeah, that's perfect. And I'll put an image in front of that.
Perfect.
Okay.
Henry, what do you want to be represented by in this live stream? Do you want just like a picture of like a bear?
A bear?
Instead of your webcam.
What happened
man.
last time? Didn't you have
Yeah,
one prepared?
Yeah, but do we want to use the same Henry picture?
What was that? What was the one last time? I thought my camera was good last time. I thought it was fine.
No, this was a couple streams ago. It was this.
Oh, right, yeah.
We like this?
Yeah, I mean that works. Or like you could just like if we're trying to do a virtual solo type avatar, bad example because that is just a picture of solo, but
True.
we could do like what's the little fucker from Mario Kart?
Mario. Lucky 2?
Is it Lucky 2? Do you get to drive as him?
No, he's the cameraman. Oh,
Who's the
and wow, it took literally 1 second for there to be it's Lucky 2 porn when I on Google Images.
Oop.
Wow. And so we should that'll be the image for you this stream. Welcome back
That's not even who I was
to
thinking.
Ghosts Town, a Sunshine Coast by the way of Burnaby,
Yeah.
British Columbia, filled with power. In this but short hour, I'm joined by Luna playing Valerie Thorne, a crooked driver who's looking for her Vin Diesel. Tell us a little bit about Valerie and how the 2008 economic crash has affected her life in the past year and a half.
Oh gosh. Let's see. Yeah. Valerie's a bit of a criminal.
Kind of a bad girl.
I will. Yeah, a bit of a bad girl. Definitely not looking for Vin Diesel. How do you know?
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
She's the Vin Diesel of her own life.
Wow. Is Valerie looking for a
and-
lady that's 90% angel, 10% devil who knows how to get oil under her fingernails?
Is that a line from
That's
Fast and Furious?
that is a direct quote from the horse's mouth.
Wow, that actually, you know what? That kind of is Valerie's. The economic crash. If I'm being perfectly honest, like a little bit, but like not that much, because like she's already working like just like shitty part-time jobs anyways. So
She had to sell one of her mansions, but you know she's still out here working okay.
Oh shit! Wait, we gotta record this.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
All right, we're live.
And we're live, and
I'm recording.
I have clicked record. 7:40 just happened, so everybody clap 1 second ago. We're gonna
I guess we have a minute to kill.
Yeah, we're gonna start a bit of an introduction, and then on 7:41 on the dot, we're all gonna clap, and that's been working so far for all the thousands of listens that we've gotten on the audio episodes that are up on your podcatcher, Stitcher Premium. I'm also joined by Henry playing Stu Parker,
Hello.
the spell slinging flautist who will flaunt this cool cyst. Brought it, stuck the landing. How's Stu? What's his thing?
Stu's doing okay. He's got a cyst that he's working on.
Oh
but
no!
but he's
15
sort of
seconds.
flaunting it. 8 seconds? Shit.
15.
Fuck. He works at a record store. Well, I know what it's called.
So
I don't
do
think we've ever stated it though.
Okay.
Oh, that was
we're
interesting.
And that sound always means that it's time to introduce Reese Hemther, voice actor playing and some would say creator of Zeke Arthur's
Creator of Zeke Arthur's.
local cornflake.
Yeah, Zeke's kind of like a guy. I picture him wearing overalls sometimes.
As in, it's crossed your mind from time to time, or you think some of the time he wears
Both.
overalls? Wow. I imagine he's got like a little train stitched on the front of them.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Isn't that
Or just
cute?
like a bunch of pins. you know?
Wow. Yeah. Oh, really? This is a fun litmus test. Would do you think your character would enjoy Disneyland or find it a little bit too much? I want a first date with
Is
all
this
three
for
of you
the
right
room?
now. This is for the room. Answer in order, the usual one, or else.
Yeah. I think Stu Parker would enjoy Disneyland.
Wow. Scribble.
Valerie is a Disneyland hater.
Wow. She's not like the other girls.
I have a long handwritten notebook full of every single thing that Stu Parker likes or dislikes.
Dark ginger ale.
It doesn't exist anymore in this universe.
Chance the Rapper.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, that can't be true.
He died. Chance the Rapper died instead of KFC. JFK. Con Fitzgerald's sanity. And Zeke Arthur's Disneyland enjoyer, never been.
Yeah, probably never been, but I'd say he'd enjoy it until the point that he realizes he's like around in a crowd of people. Then he'd have like a panic attack.
Yeah.
Well,
also,
Stu has definitely never been to Disneyland, but I think he would like it.
he's been to the whatever the P&E equivalent is in Choke Point, and had a fine time. It's sponsored by Sherman's Lagoon, if that comic strip is out in this time period. When last we left, our hardy gamers and partly it's never gonna work. Three of them were at a safe house of one local city government employee, Guy Goes. You communed, Stu, with a mysterious benefactor who Guy spoke of kind of spookily and reverently, called Mr. Monsoon, who offered you insight in exchange for future commission of creative work. You just snapped back out of that trance with a business card in your pocket and a sense of where and what one Redmond running money. It's such an emotional day for me.
Money getter.
Where and what one Redmond moneymaker is/will. Can I get a use magic roll from you, Stu, off the bat? Oh, use magic or act under pressure.
I'll do use magic because it's
Makes sense.
wow, that's a nat 12 right off the bat. So that's gonna be a 14.
Whoa.
Okay.
Good way to start the session.
I want you to think of two questions that you have, Stu, in your head about this ghost, Redmond Moneymaker, and you can ask them, and you will get what you presume is a truthful answer.
Do they have to be like off of the list, or can they just be
Nope.
any two?
No. With this situation, these can be any two pieces of information.
Okay, I mean, I would like to know his intention.
I
know that's a big ask.
It's a big ask. It's a big ask, but you
Do with that what you will.
How are you seeing this information? Do you think it's like a kind of a third eye situation?
I think it's sort of a less of a seeing and more just of a knowing.
Kind of like
an
when he
instinctual-
uploaded the plot of all 4 Matrix movies directly into your head.
Yeah, it's as if you asked me like where the Grand Canyon is. I would probably know that it's vaguely south, east.
Okay, yeah. You feel this kind of hunger in the pit of your stomach, and you know that Redmond Moneymaker, though he is dead, his current goal is to live forever. He's going to the Foundry, a large, pretty famous glass factory still working in the western kind of region of Choke Point. And he has murderous intent on his lips. And he wants to murder someone, and he knows that this murder will make him indestructible.
Right. Okay.
You also
I get
you also sense another part of him elsewhere. This bit is a bit more hazy. You have less of like a kind of clear image of where this other thing is. In fact, you're not entirely sure what it is, but you sense this guy in 2 places at once.
Okay. Oops. Sorry, I'm writing some of this down.
You got it. Zeke and Valerie, when last we checked, you two were around the GameCube in Guy Go's safe house. Zeke, have you passed off the second controller, or are you being a bit of a hog playing a single player game right now?
I think canonically I said I was playing in the Chow Garden.
Oh yeah, just try to get a dual green and white Chow, shaking it with shadow enough. I don't know.
Okay, let me just
Trying to get that fly run Chow with a neutral hero villain slider.
I really like it when the Chows have gorilla arms.
Mm.
I think that's pretty goated or
So-
gorillard. Yeah.
so he's currently on his way to the foundry.
Yep.
To commit another murder, and this one's supposed to make him live forever.
He believes that this will make him indestructible.
Right. Okay.
And this is a ghost?
And this is a ghost. This is the ghost that
This person?
supposedly killed Guy.
He's in the vines?
Not Guy Go. Killed Rutger Horse and was riding on a bicycle inside of a plant type body a couple day ago.
Right. Yeah, they're the Slurry Vine people, right?
Yeah.
Do I have-
Supposedly, that we think.
Do I have another question?
You do. You have two.
Okay, so I'd like to ask like how is there a way that I would be able to recognize him or to know that we're close to him or close to somewhere that he's being like track him somehow?
You get a super strong smell of leather and tobacco.
Okay.
And you feel it pie on a windowsill style, drawing your nose towards the direction you know the foundry to be in.
Okay. Right.
Valerie and Zeke, the two of you hear the pit-patter of rain begin to hit upon the tin shingles of the roof above you, and you see outside a pretty torrential amount of rain has started, ending on the property line of this house. As in, it's raining here and nowhere else, not like it's not raining here. Yeah, you get me. Guy Go is kind of curled up on a little ball, asleep in the mud on the ground next to you. Stu. And the material cow arm with a bit of that kind of black and white pattern on it is laying on the ground at your feet, extricated from your knife, seemingly, by this monsoon figure.
Right. Okay.
Figure.
Is it like it's like a physical object still?
Yeah.
Like it's just meat?
It's
throw
the
this in a bag?
You could throw you could throw all sorts of
Turn
stuff
into
in
a
a bag,
burger.
man. You could turn this. Well, you'd have to process it a little bit first. But yeah, it's if a cow had a human arm, it would be this. But then it got
Right.
cut off from the cow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, and so
It's
I
a
have my knife
cow's
back.
idea of a
I have the
cow's
cow.
arm.
I think we should. I'm gonna like. Well, maybe I won't pick it up right now. They're inside, right? I'm gonna go
Yeah.
back inside to like.
You
Get
you
'em.
hear Knuckles the Hedgehog go, the baby is hatching. I don't know if there's voice acting in the Chow Garden.
I don't think so.
And yeah, you see Val and Zeke sitting on a really tacky couch.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna. I guess I'm leaving the arm outside for now, just to set the scene up.
Oh, cool.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back. You guys, anything crazy happen like back here?
For you guys, it's been like 2 minutes.
Not,
Like, I feel great.
not.
I started to keep you waiting.
Oh, it was. You kind of like just went outside. Zeke was
Eh.
like, I think like just started the level.
Yeah, I hope it's okay. I kept going on your save file.
Whose house is this? This is Guy's?
This is Guy's house. He's still asleep
This is
outside in the
guys, I
mud.
think.
Oh, okay. My bad. I kept going. I hope it's okay. I kept going on Guy's save file. I just need to grind the chaos drives.
100% of the game, actually.
You just started doing a glitched speed run on his
I'm flying through walls.
Kind of slightly unplug the memory card, put it back in, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, like we can go back outside and we should probably get moving. I got some information. I got a lot to tell you actually, but like we could probably do it on the road. I feel pretty good. And also we got this arm still if we want that. Like I think we could probably take it and I don't know, maybe we could get it like taxidermied if nothing else. That could be kind of cool.
You know what?
I'm
That is
just
kind of a
spitballing.
cool idea.
I don't
I
think
like the idea of the taxidermy arm.
you
How
can have it
human
probably.
does
I don't
the
think I
arm
want it in
look?
my I'd say pretty human, pretty detached, pretty cow colored.
It's scaled up from a human arm. Like this would be the arm of like a pretty big guy. I want to say palm about say for people watching the visual version of this. Sup, Mandy. Human hand about this big. Cow hand maybe like that wide, that tall.
I was kind of imagining it like Ryuk's hands from Death Note.
A little
like,
bit.
super like spindly though.
But it's got some beef to it, man. It's got some
okay.
it's got some cow heft.
Right.
Hefter.
Anyways, yeah,
We've got like the freezer fan if we want to throw it in there, so that way it doesn't like thaw out or anything.
yeah, I guess that'd probably be good. But I think like mostly we should just get a move on because like also yeah, I know where we're going. I had like kind of like a little. I was like inking deals.
Try not to go
Oh.
band for band with me.
Huh.
Uh,
Also, where's is Guy still out there?
that probably. I didn't bring him in.
No, you didn't actually.
Oh,
He drifts in through the front door. If a ghost could be wet, he would be. He's steaming a little bit as he kind of
Is
gets
his
inside.
shoulder wet?
I feel like you could always say that about Guy.
No, he's not been like partially turned into a normal human being. He's still gripped. He's gripping on his shoulder and being a bit of a melodramatic guy in his going.
Guy, go.
yeah. Stu, you want to let us know what was going on in there? I think he must have wiped my memory of the sick deal the three of us made because I don't remember any of it. Did he do the same to you?
Right. Well, I mean, listen, man. I don't know if I didn't. You weren't there in my thing. I don't know if you know. Maybe you're. Yeah, like maybe he didn't wipe my memory either. So
Oh,
I don't know. Actually, it's not looking too good for you
I kind
in
of
terms
thought.
of making this deal.
I kind of thought you. Oh yeah, I thought I was kind of bringing you in on my. That's fine. So
Did you get healed or?
yeah, I mean, I still. Oh, it's still. Oh, yeah, it still hurts like a mother.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's nothing that a little nothing that a couple rashes of bacon from the butcher shop won't fix. Do you know what the fuck's going on? Because I'm gonna be real. I'm at kind of a loss for this one. I try to keep the whole like cool machismo thing going on, but I'm drawing blanks on this one. Compadres.
Yeah. I mean, again, we could talk in the van, but like, I'll explain on the way. We're going to the foundry. Does it have a name, or do I just know it's at the foundry?
You just know it as the Choke Point Foundry. Like
Right.
it's Choke Point been around for quite some time. Used to started around 4 different centers of like industrial movement. There was a big mill. There was a big foundry. There was a mine for silica and similar limestones nearby, and they also shipped in a lot of rubbers and plastics early in the creation of that shit. The plastics and silica mining are no longer done in the area, but the pulp mill and the foundry remain. And upon you saying this, guys like, oh, we should. I almost forgot what I sounded like. Yeah, Valerie, you should maybe start up the van. We should move pretty quickly then if we're going there. That's a pretty big ghost hot spot. More info perhaps on the way.
Hey, Val, do we
Sounds
still have
good. Yeah.
the ghost gun on us?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Right, Zeke's got it. Yeah, I mean, like I can hold on to it if you guys want.
It kind of
I
seems
don't
like
know. It seems kind of hard to control. I think I want to keep hold of it.
Stu. It kind of seems like you want.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, that's fine. That's chill. Like I'm
Just
sure
because
it'll
Val kind of winged guy, right? And
I don't want that to happen
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Well, I guess you should get a turn, and then if you win, guy, then I'll get it.
I mean, I kind of shot the cow in the face.
That was epic.
that was true.
That was epic. It killed those two random
Yeah.
people. No,
Yeah, they
just-
kind of melted into the forms of my parents. It was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, they
Oh,
do
sweet,
that.
New record
Oh,
on the
wow.
level.
Oh, dude. What the fuck, man? Okay, we can't dwell on this, but
What? Oh, shit. Sorry.
I was going for all green chows. Let's get in the car.
What game is this? This is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure 2 battle.
Right.
Yeah, I just got
We gotta move on.
I just got the bird ending.
Huh?
This guy's not even played the bird ending.
Scene cut.
In van. I don't have a van interior because the one that I downloaded was just the wrong size. It just wasn't the size that it said it was going to be. So this is a van. You guys are in the kind of front cabin of this pseudo long haul freezer van. Have you chucked this? The arm was still just kind of sitting in the mud, lifeless outside. Have you chucked it in the cool back of this van?
Yeah. Is there like? I'm assuming there's like a separation between the driver's half of it, right?
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
The whole thing isn't
The whole thing
refrigerated.
is not refrigerated. You open up the big back slidey door. It's quite cold in there. There's shelves, and there are some cardboard boxes up on these shelves, and one trunk freezer in the corner. You can look through everything if you like. I don't like, you can just chuck.
I think I'll just throw the arm in the freezer.
And the big chest freezer open up. There's a ham and some stuff in there. This freezer has been running continuously unless you actively choose to turn it off. I'm gonna say that much. It's using up a lot of magic gasoline. This thing controls like a very big dream, Valerie. Can you roll me an act under pressure just for your general driving? You do get a +1 going forward when you're driving, I believe.
Yeah, when I'm driving.
Cool.
Okay. Ooh, that is a 11.
Wow, fucking epic driving on the road here, Valerie. You got to be careful of these hairpin turns in the rain. So the Foundry, pretty big hotbed of ghosts. Some of them have managed to give themselves like permanent physical form, sort of by. You guys ever watch the movie Goldmember?
No.
Austin Powers Goldmember, Austin Powers 3. It's probably out in 2009. I'm not sure. So
Maybe.
a bunch of these ghosts kind of became one guy and then got turned into molten like solid glass, and that's kind of they've crystallized themselves in some way. I've never fully understood it. But if
Sorry,
this
this happened in Goldmember?
in Goldmember, the guy's Johnson got replaced by like gold, and then he used it. It was in a horrible
yeah.
schmelting accident. You remember smoking a pancake? Shit killed.
Yeah, it was the key.
It was the key to his big rocket ship. Yeah, it was fucking epic. It's my second favorite movie of all time. Master of Disguise. Sorry, I was waiting for the polite question of what my favorite film was, but I guess you guys don't really care about your boss. Yeah, so we got to get here and stop whatever's going down, I'm guessing. Stu, just for paperwork wise, a lot of this was my idea, just so you know. Just
Okay.
works out better in the long run. You guys are driving down this, you're still kind of taking, I'm guessing, back roads, not wanting to go through main city centers in this big white van. And you're getting towards the base of Mount Truebridge, one of the kind of more hikeable mountains nearby, near-ish where Zeke Arthur's Flake of the Podcast lives. You live on kind of the southern face of this mountain, and the Foundry is at the very top on the northern face. Great place to put a glass foundry, if you ask me. You are driving through more industrial and semi light commercial bits of Choke Point, as you can see through the shopping carts and whatnot. And you see at the top of this hill, very, very, very big building, all manner of brick and windows and smokestacks and whatnot. And it's, I want to say, 8 p.m. at this point. Do we like that? Do we like 8 p.m.?
It's a good time.
It's a good time. Good time of day.
like it,
yeah. It's about 8 p.m. There are not many cars in the parking lot. You don't believe that this place makes glass 24/7. Valerie, you do recognize the large, beefy beater van of... Oh my god, can I not remember their fucking name right now? Is it Wall? Is that the criminal driver you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Wall's van. It's got a big, cool Pink Floyd paint, spray paint pattern on the side of it. So epic. Not from Another Brick in the Wall. It's a...
Would Stu have recognized this, or like did I see the van earlier?
Yeah, it would have been in the parking lot. Yeah, so the other two of you would have seen this as well. Yeah, big. There doesn't seem to be much action going on here from the outside. What are the three of you doing with your fun ghost friend?
Hey, Valerie, is that like that guy?
Yeah, that's Wall's truck.
Is that like something that's pertinent to talk about at this point, or should we just keep it fast and loose?
Furious.
I guess. Yeah, let's just try to avoid him.
Okay. Should we like slash his tires or anything?
That sounds epic.
You know what? That would be pretty epic.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
we can do it on the way out. I think we should probably go. Actually, I'm having.
I'm always
getting
saying that.
distracted, but-
Yeah. As you were getting closer, Stu, give me a use magic. Chicken time.
8.
An 8. Okay, we're gonna call this see another place or whatever. Gotta have this sheet up. I forget every single time. It's like, why do I need a player reference sheet? I'm not a player. I'm the big boss. What are the glitches on? Oh yeah, so you're gonna choose an effect and a glitch. We're presuming see another place or time to kind of keep a eye on this guy. You definitely get this big smell of leather and tobacco much more strongly on... Are you fucking kidding me? Much more strongly as you are in the thing here, but do you have the thing up in front of you, Henry? This is
The
killing me.
reference sheet.
Yeah,
I
that
do. Yeah.
Shows, what glitch would you like it to be from that list? I think it's you take harm.
Yeah.
Yada, yada.
Okay. I'm gonna say the effect is weakened.
Okay. So you, out of your peripheral vision, can see a kind of bluish, like a bluish outline of a person slowly walking around somewhere deep in this kind of large industrial center. So you have a ping on the board. When you look directly at them, it's a bit less clear. So it's going to take a bit more kind of like maneuvering to track
Right.
them down.
So I'm assuming I like filled everyone in on like what I know on the way over.
On the drive over, yeah. Is there anything that you would have specifically left out?
Maybe. I mean, I don't think I would have mentioned the smell detail, but other than that, I don't think so.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, yeah. Parking lot of this big thing. You
Do we see an
hear.
entrance?
Yeah, there's several like pretty big doors going in. There's not like a big like foyer or anything, but there are several entrances into this like the large kind of factory space where you kind of presume Redmond to be. There is smoke coming out of the top of the foundry, even though there are not. Also, I don't, for all the glass heads out there, I don't know if it's a foundry specifically for this type of glass. It would technically be a glass float plant or whatever, but get off my dick, glass Twitter.
Thank you.
Foundries are for like making casts, right?
Yeah, so you can
Like metal casts.
you can found,
Foundries
but
are
you
for
can
making cash.
found metal. They make bottles here. You need to make bottles at a foundry. Phillips
anyways.
beer. Yeah.
We're at the we're at the bottle factory.
We're at the bottle / sheet glass factory. Occur.
So I'm gonna talk to Guy. I'm gonna say
Hey, guy.
yeah. So he's in there. Definitely. What's your game plan? Because I think we're gonna go in there and I guess try to like kill this guy.
Try
but
kill
I-
him. Stop him from killing whoever he's trying to kill. I'm guessing he's gonna see if he can like recreate this glass shit
Right,
that's
right,
going
right.
on. I don't know. Yeah, but
But like, what is your game plan? Because I feel like you're at risk of like you could stay in the van if you want. Like that would. Be
I could
fine.
try and keep a bit of Overwatch on this situation because this guy's been working pretty directly with the secret police before. They seem pretty invested in you guys not killing him with this gun. And I think that killing him with this gun seems like a pretty fucking dope idea. So yeah, I would if I have my druthers, I'll stay away from the direct line of fire from this ghostly pistol. But yeah, I can maybe try to give you guys warning if shit's gonna go bad. I don't know how directly helpful I can be. Oh, I can see if I can talk to some of the ghosts that I know here. Let them know that you're chill.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we want to alert anyone because I don't. Well, I guess we know that they're not working for him, right? But do we?
I would presume that the labor union of glass workers, that's one guy, by the way, would not work with either the secret police or a guy that wants to gain immortality without hard work. Their hard work's kind of like literally their whole thing. I would be surprised if they're working with him, but you know, a cherry of any other color could ever be as sweet.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. What? Yeah. You just do your thing.
I'll stay.
And,
I'll stay around. I'll maybe slash this guy's tires if I can find a knife.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be cool.
Nice.
All right.
And
You can use one of mine.
bro, this thing's so sick. It's got kind of like a rainbow patina on it. That's epic. This is a switchblade.
It's a throwing knife.
Oh, that's so fucking cool. Yeah,
I like pull up my pant leg. There's like a little like
so there's-
thigh. What is that? Like a
Yo.
bandolier, but just
Damn.
around it.
just like a holster.
Yeah, like just like a holster for like knives.
You've been carrying this whole fucking
Huh?
time, man. That's epic. Yeah, okay. Also, just
I
like
had no idea you were so cool, Zeke.
yeah,
Huh?
this goes fucking hard,
I
man.
think
Do you have a
Zeke's face goes red?
Coke spoon, bro?
Huh?
That's fine. Well, do you have any?
He
Ghost-
just pulls out like a plastic spoon from his backpack.
Oh, whoa!
Actually, okay. I have a new plan. I have a new idea.
Should I still go?
I just give it a second. I'm gonna you just give me a second. I'm just gonna set up my flute, and then maybe I'll just sit in the back of the van for a second. I'm just gonna play a little tune. I think I have like a new thing that I've been working on. Maybe I could get some like.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I thought I spur of the moment.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much like that.
That's fucking
It's just
that's
like,
fucking awesome.
you know, it's cooler, I think, but like, it's okay. Yeah, I want to. I want to. I want to. This is a use magic roll, and I have a practitioner skill, which means that I can. Oh wait, actually, this just means I get a +1 if I act on it. But I think every magic user, they observe another place and time thing. That's like something that any magic user.
Yeah,
can
that's
do.
just like one of the effects of use magic.
Okay, yeah. But I have a yeah, I have a +1 to this roll.
Okay, what are you trying to do right now?
I'm gonna try and sit in the back. I'm gonna close myself in the back of the freezer van for a bit
Epic, yeah.
and just like play a little song and see if I can't get into the zone where I can sort of peer inside of this where it feels like I mean, I'm trying to observe another place or time, but I think I'm trying to use like whatever like tenuous ping
Yep.
type link I have. To,
Triangulate this
try and,
shit.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, try and like expand that and see if I can get like an image out of it. You know.
Okay. The Zeke, you and Valor, I'm guessing, are you still in the front cab of the van while this is happening? Where are you two in relation to this?
I thought we
Zekersons?
were just kind of like all standing outside the van by this.
We were like
Yeah.
in the
just, like,
parking lot.
chatting.
and homeboy just gets into the freezer, closes the door. Rain from earlier starts up again, just kind of in this area. Hit me with that roll then.
Gosh, really?
Oh yeah.
Should we get into the cab until he's done?
Yeah, I'm gonna get into the cab.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like,
so
is it
that's
instantly
He's doing that?
torrential?
That's a total of 6, and that's including the.
I
the
mean,
+2 from Use Magic.
The
and
rain doesn't
the-
seem to be going further than where we are around this van.
Wow. Okay. What does Stu? How does Stu fuck this up?
I think Stu is trying too hard. Like,
Yeah.
he's gonna get in there, and he's like, he doesn't know how this works yet.
You've got
He's
like
just,
too many like ideas of how you like too many directions you could go in, and you're just kind of trying all of them.
Yeah, like it's not the music isn't really happening right now. Like I'm just like noodling in there, and I'm getting frustrated that I'm not seeing anything, and so it's not really.
Okay, so mark experience. You did roll a 6.
Yes.
In the front of the van, the radio suddenly turns on, and you guys hear what sounds like maybe like a panel show or something, and it's some fucking radio presenter be like, "Well, that was embarrassing," and then you hear it switches channels to the news and says, "Breaking! Choke Point Police have informed us here at Radio Cool Guy Air that 3 murderers are loose in Choke Point, driving around in some form of freezer van. Local
Fuck.
important businesswoman name. Fuck, man. Why is Google Drive never open when I need it to be? I closed it while looking for the other thing. This is fine. We're gonna cut all this out when we stream live. Visiting business owner, dignitary Levant Hudson had this to say to the police, and it cuts to a voice recording. It's like, we don't know who these people are, but 2 of my hardworking employees were shot dead while conducting normal business in what I must be assuming is one of this town's very dangerous and criminal-filled back streets. Now, I am informing anyone who sees a freezer van to be incredibly careful, as these people are known to be armed and dangerous. And
That's not right. We're not the ones murdering
Oh,
anyone.
I'm sorry, Zeke, you're being lied to.
Okay, there you go.
Stu, I want you to roll an act under pressure, please.
Yeah. Oh.
Actually, and I'm going to give you a -1 on this.
Right. Okay. Then that will be a 3.
Okay. You guys, Val and Zeke, you guys hear a banging coming from the back of this freezer truck.
This also means I get a level up.
Nice. Stu, take 2 harm.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, Stuart. You get back there?
Ba-bang! Ba-bang!
Oh gosh. Okay, I think
Stu,
I
you
gotta let him out.
feel 4 strong fingers and 1 big strong thumb closing around your neck.
Oh.
I'm probably gonna go to the back and open
Yeah,
up.
can we, is there like a sliding door or window or anything I can open from the cab?
I think I'm also
Not
gonna
from the cab. No, you got to get out, go around the back.
I mean, I guess it's probably dark in there, but I'm gonna lunge around trying to find the door. Probably
You're just doing a
knock it off
Dark
the shelf.
Souls roll dodge. Like,
Trying to get
the
the
Yeah,
door,
like
just
I'm
through the
just.
door.
I think I'm just panicking. At this point.
got in this back truck thinking that this dark, cold truck thinking it was going to be conducive for your magic doing. Yeah.
Yeah, because like it's like there's no sound or light or warmth in there to distract me.
Valerie, you open up the sliding door and you see this big cow arm it gripped around Stu's throat from behind, kind of, choking style, while Stu is flailing around with a flute in his hand.
Oh my god. I'm gonna take
Door
my
opens.
Yep.
I have a baseball bat. I might try to go at him with my
Roll-
baseball bat.
Roll checks, kick some ass.
Such a bad weapon to try to get something off of someone's neck with.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's an 11.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Would you like
Valerie
to...
kills Stu in one hit.
What? Fuck. What are they up? It's put someone where you want them. Suffer no harm yourself. Inflict grievous harm, or the other one.
For an 11?
Put it back in the
Yeah,
freezer so you
10
can
plus.
unlock
10
it.
plus, you get one. Gain the advantage. Take +1 going forward, or give +1 to another hunter. Inflict terrible harm. You suffer less You suffer less harm, or you force them
I
where
would
you
like
want
to-
them.
I want to force them where I want them.
Where do
which
you
I
want
guess
this
would
arm?
be, probably off of Stu and maybe locked in the freezer van.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll put it back in the freezer and lock it this time.
You bash. So you
It's in
take
the freezer. Get in the freezer.
Valerie. You swing at this thing, and you swing at this beef arm, and it's like you took your baseball bat and just swung it full force into a metal pole, so it jars your shoulder real bad. You're gonna take 1 harm from this. But the momentum of your strong softball bat swing, gotta be an aluminum bat for maximum arm damage, flings this arm, pulling pretty hard against your throat, Stu, but it releases its fingers and it goes flying against the back wall, right into the open chest freezer that it just crawled out of.
I run over and slam the freezer closed.
There is a lock on it, which
and
yeah.
lock it.
You hear
Why did we lock this thing?
bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, I didn't. Okay, you know what?
Stu,
Not my best. Not
quick
my
news
best.
update. The cops are after us.
Yeah,
we might
I-
have to abandon the van.
Did I hear that? I think I heard that. Right?
Not you were in a nearly sound insulated
okay.
freezer truck.
What the cops? Wait, for what? What? Sorry, wait, whoa, hold on. I also got like no. I'm a little razzled. I'm a little razzled. I got a little jostled in there.
You still
Didn't
smell.
really go.
You still smell smoke, by the way.
Tobacco smoke.
Could be. Maybe you're just having a stroke.
Right.
Mm.
I smell stroke.
Do you know where to find that guy you were talking about?
I still know that he's in the building, I think, but I gotta be honest. That was not really helpful. I gotta work on that more. I think.
You guys suddenly see the head of Geigo appear from the concrete below you. He's like, guys, heads up, someone's on their way. And then you hear from the other side of the van just a polite little knock, 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 knock with a heavy hand. Different from the loud banging sound of the cow arm inside of the chest freezer.
So someone's knocking on the other side of the van than we're standing on.
They're knocking on the passenger side door. Yeah. And then
Right,
They,
okay.
they come. They are. You hear footsteps coming around the front of the van. If you guys want to take a quick action, I will allow that. But just because you
I
want
want to peer under the van.
I hold on. I want to. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. I want to like take a peek at who it is first, just like see if it's someone we know or if it's just a random person.
Okay, Zeke and Valerie, you guys hit the deck. You see, or looking through the window, you see the large combat boots and close-shaven head of Wall, the big beef head enforcer of criminal person.
Shit. I think I'm still like I think Stu is probably still not the most aware of this situation because I'm still like
Reeling from like
being choked.
yeah. Did it get
Can we
his
just leave the stew in the freezer and we're just like underneath?
sitting so his little feet dangling out? But yeah, the walls coming around the front of the van. You guys gonna do anything? You gonna let it happen? Let this person see you.
Can I run to the other side, kind of like like cat and mouse?
Yeah, roll act under pressure.
Oh wow, I've gotten good rolls today. That's a 10.
Valerie scampers around the other side of the van. Zeke, do you follow or just kind of stand politely?
have I met Wall yet?
Yeah, you paid him.
My character?
You paid them like
Oh.
like $80.
Right. Oh right, but they don't really know anything about me other than I
Not
just like ran up to them,
not at
throw them.
all.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh.
So,
My God. Hello?
oh, you have to help me. The truck broke down, and there's terrible things on the news. I'm gonna use often overlooked.
Yeah.
When I act all crazy to avoid something, roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, I'm regarded as unthreatening and unimportant. And on a 7 to 9, I can pick one or the other.
Yeah, unthreatening or unimportant to Lamau. It's fun.
That
Okay.
is a. Holy shit, that's a 7. So
would you like
just
to be-
barely
Would
made
you
it.
like to be unthreatening or unimportant?
I kind of want to seem a little crazy. So, like, he's already known that I'm a little crazy, so I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go unimportant. Like,
But threatening.
like, yeah, but I guess kind of threatened. Just like, I need help.
Or being
and,
kinda
you
scared.
gotta help me, man. You gotta help me.
Jesus Christ!
Help
Oh
me,
my
help
God!
me.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! You're freaking out. No, I'm freaking out. Calm down. I'm looking. Sorry, you know Valerie, right? You Neanderthal. Valerie.
She's like a coworker.
Yeah, I'm.
We have to move this shipment, and my truck is broken down. Can you help me or not?
Absolutely not my job. What are you? No. Do you need jumper cables? I have those. Sorry, I'm looking for a friend of mine, sort of. What's happening?
I haven't seen her, man. Are you here to help me? I'm broken down or not?
I guess not.
Are you here to help me? I'm broken down or not? Like a Tim Robinson line.
No, fucking you should not be here. You should leave here. If you work, do you have I don't like you, man. But you seem unimportant. I'm gonna leave. If you see Valerie, tell her she's in shit, man. That this is big danger. What the? Okay.
Oh, you can hear from across the
Yeah, oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tell people that you are here. By the way, so.
Wait,
Thank you.
where
I need
is
to get this
Valerie?
truck moving.
Valerie's just hiding on the other side of the van, and I imagine Zeke is just body blocking sight of Stu inside.
I'm on the edge of the back of the van. I just came around
What
the doors.
Stop! Don't yell at people. I'm armed.
I was just trying to find the hood open button. I think it's in the front cab.
It's usually next to the seat. Yeah. If you you fuck this man. He turns around and he's walking back, kind of scratching the top of his head, kind of seeing he's forgotten why he came
What the
outside.
fuck just happened?
Where am I? Yeah.
Perfect.
Bizarre. Yeah.
Can I take my level up at this point?
No.
Okay.
Actually, you got this kind of conduit of magic open. I could say yes within reason.
Well, I was just gonna do the get a +1 to cool, just having a lot of shit just happened all at once.
for sure, yeah.
And I think I think I might have just learned something from this experience.
You reach into your pocket and you've got some of that Mr. Monsoon wild tobacco shit that he was smoking.
Yeah.
So yeah, Val, you see this Wall walking away into right back into this foundry building. And Stu, you still
So
have
I'm
this.
guessing you didn't want to see him, Val.
No.
Well, he's gone, so that's good.
That was
That's where Mr. Moneymaker is.
It seems we'll have to go in after
You know the
him.
guy that we're supposed to kill?
Yeah.
Yes, it does seem
Yeah.
like we're gonna have to go in after him.
And then you look inside the freezer van and you see Stu rolling up a fresh spliff.
Wow, something seems cooler about you, Stu. Your demeanor's changed.
it's probably the spliff. Pretty cool.
I will say
Okay.
you're having a hard time differentiating the smell of tobacco from Redmond and from this joint that you are smoking.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Maybe not the best move, but
You
I-
yep.
um, yeah. Maybe not the most maybe not the best move at the time, but I think I like
It was
just
in
got
character.
sometimes you just got to take a moment in the freezer truck and just let it light up real quick.
At that point, you guys hear a very loud crash and a small explosion from inside this foundry.
Oh yeah, we
small
care
crack?
for a reason.
Oh shit, yeah. So where is Wall right now? Like, is he
Yeah,
back in
because
the
the guy
building?
was gonna like kill someone, I think, and maybe he might have done that already. We should probably get in there and try to kill
Yeah.
this guy.
Oh shit, yeah. Okay.
With the banging of this meat hand at your backs, you rush in through this door, and you see. Is this the right one?
Should we be at all stealthy about it?
I think my original plan was to try and be stealthy. So I
Yeah,
think
it
we
would be
should-
good, but the
I think
explosion
we
did
should-
go off, so.
I think we should do a hurried sneak.
Hit me with an act under pressure from the threest of you. I've been doing this a
Whoa,
lot
whoa.
today. Oh my god. Hot dice!
That-
Hot
that-
dice!
that-
Okay, hold
That's
on.
an
under
11
pressure.
again. That seems to be my
Valerie.
I don't
my
know.
number of the day.
I don't know if you guys were aware, but Zeke, not a very cool character.
I think it's pretty
sick.
cool.
That would be an 8 total.
Okay. Okay. Valerie, you and Guy you're walking. Guy is kind of floating at the back of this group of 4 people. Zeke is I'm gonna say he's trying a bit too hard to sneak. Like, you're really like taking corners and cutting the pie.
I'm doing like the animation Ghostface does. Like I'm like crouching, but like with
Your knees are really high while you're walking.
I'm like really exaggerating the crouch with my arms exactly.
And you see Stu and Zeke walking ahead of you, and you hit kind of a T-junction leading into like a larger factory space, and it's starting to get quite a bit warmer inside than it was outside. They do glass and stuff here, and suddenly there is a massive gust of wind, like the backflow in a burning house. And you see Stu and Zeke are buffeted against the wall. You and Guy press yourselves back and are unseen by this torrent of what you now see are ghosts. It's like this big old wave of kind of hot, dry air. You smell just like sweat and dust and like metal filings, and they're just kind of pushing up against you guys. And there's a wailing of angle grinders and glass on glass. And then in a moment it dissipates, but the 2 of you feel eyes upon you.
Can I do the investigate a mystery or not investigate the read a bad situation like third eye thing?
Sure. You got it. Try and sense in the center of this barrage.
Yeah. 10.
Okay, yeah. Ask away.
I just smoked one of those wizard tobaccos.
You did.
Wait, where is this? Oh, this is on my character sheet. I can see invisible things, and I guess I get a +1 hold to what I normally get, which is
2 usually.
right. Okay, so I get 3 questions.
You definitely see a throng of trades workers kind of floating and filling the air around you. Some pretty humanoid, some like bare, like mere kind of descriptions of a person, all completely colorless and translucent.
Okay, I'm gonna ask all 3 of these in an instant right now.
Yes.
What's my best way in?
Yeah.
As in like deeper in to get to the where I'm trying to go, I guess.
Yeah.
What's my best way out?
Yeah.
And also, what's the biggest threat?
These ghost guys look really cagey. They're looking at Zeke and they're looking at the gun that Zeke is holding. They seem to recognize it and they seem to be really not chill about that.
Makes sense.
Best way in.
I'm making sure it's not like
pointed at the
easily
ground.
accessible.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I think I asked Valerie for the holster last time. I don't know if she gave it to me, but
Did
I'm
we ever
like
get the
just holding
holster?
my hands
Or did we
over
just-
it.
Because didn't we said that
thought
we
there
were
was a
gonna
holster.
give them
Someone
this
got a
gun, I
holster.
think, and then it didn't end up happening because of the circumstances, right? Like we were gonna leave it there at the butcher shop.
Yeah, I don't think a holster was
thought
ever
we got
in
a
play,
holster.
but I think you probably could.
Well, we
I-
did talk about it.
I think it's very fair that you
Yeah,
got a
whatever.
holster from Taylor May, from Rat Cook and Taylor
Yeah.
May.
That's what
so
I
yeah.
thought happened. But
Are we talking leg
no one
holster?
knows. Like hip holster.
Yeah.
But I'm just like keeping my hands over
Yeah.
it and like making sure it's pointed down and stuff.
You're keeping your hands on your gun. Okay.
I'm making sure no one takes it.
That's
basically.
fair. That's fair. These guys aren't making any moves towards Zeke, and Zeke, you can't see these ghosts, by the way.
Okay.
You don't have your third eye.
But if I feel like the rushing presence,
you definitely feel eyes upon
Yeah.
you. Yeah. You feel a bit of a Russian presence. And Val, you don't think that they know that you're here. They're so focused on this little group of guys. Stu, your best way out is simply right behind you, but you also see there are some signs for fire exits, which you could probably follow to exit in a quick manner, safely.
Right. Well, because I guess at this point I still am planning on going further in.
And you, what was that, Reese?
Oh, it's just erasing.
Oh, I thought you were wagging your finger at me, saying I'd done a wrong. No. Your best way in would be past these guys. You see that there is a walkway down, and you see there is a glowing, warm light. And you are sensing Redmond doing quick movements in the distance, jerking back and forth, jerking up and down.
I just keep thinking you're Redmond. Like I just keep thinking you're speaking in third person.
Yeah.
because of...
Just for some broad context for around about the same time that I named this character Redmond Moneymaker, I set my Steam name to be Redmond P Gaming, and it's been a bit of a persona non grata for myself ever since.
Yeah.
It's such a fucking, I love the name Redmond.
It's a
Shouts out
good name.
to David, friend of the pod, for naming Redmond Moneymaker.
That makes sense.
So yeah, there's a bit of a ghostly Mexican Russian standoff happening here. They don't seem to be making any moves. They don't try to be they don't try to be communicating. But they're wardful, I'd say.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if there's anything I can really do about that at the moment. I think I just got this blast of ghost image,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna keep on keeping on, I guess.
Now, Valerie, I don't know any of these guys personally. I can maybe try to buy you guys some time, but I'm gonna level with you on some things. I'm not the normalest ghost around. I've got some foibles about me. So I could buy you some time, but this is gonna be like 78 favors that you guys owe me, and I just want you to really fucking understand that, okay?
Yeah.
But also, I guess I might owe you guys for stopping this guy from becoming an indestructible ghost murder machine. So
We'll tally it all up.
We can work it out in a bit.
okay, yeah. So I want you guys to remain super chill, and then I'm gonna do a thing, and I want you to run, okay?
Which way?
What go with God, my brother.
Okay, I'm gonna go further in, I guess.
That's epic.
Okay.
Guy kind of shines a bit in this sort of off greenish color. He gets this really kind of hefty outline around him. He seems very, very like more kind of like he's got a
Kinda like
3D
that.
screen. Yeah, that's crazy. And he just kind of runs at these ghosts, and they scatter in every single direction, and he runs through a wall, just like seemingly kind of after them in this direction, kind of parallel to the direction that you guys want to be going. And you hear this horrible, like, glass on nails on chalkboard on silicon. That's not that bad. That silicon on glass isn't very loud. You hear a horrible wailing, mechanical screaming sound coming from these ghosts.
All right, let's
And we're running,
go.
right?
I'm watching to see which way Stu and Valerie go and just following them.
Yeah, I'm bolting it down towards Redmond.
Yeah, you're going down these wrought iron hefty stairs, going deep, and you see all these cranes and machinery. There's long conveyor belts with glowing red glass bottles going off of them, and peppered here and there you see humanoid figures seemingly made out of glass themselves. There are no human people working in the foundry at this time. These people pay you no mind as you walk through. Some turn their heads if they are carrying something like heavy, and they don't want to hit you. There's tons of guys carrying big sheets of plate glass to be run through if you're not being careful. I'm gonna need 3 more act under pressures to see how quickly and carefully people are getting through this hazarded work floor without hard hats, steel-toed boots, or high visibility gear, except maybe on Zeke.
I'm getting.
I do actually have a high vis vest.
Oh, cool.
Does that give me any bonuses?
No. You don't have all 3.
I got an 8.
Okay.
I got
got
a
a
9.
Okay.
Wow, twinsies.
You guys can either get there quickly but draw a lot of attention, or it can take a while and you're less obvious about it. And you guys can either do this all individually or kind of decide as a group. Up to you guys.
I feel like we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, I don't think we have
should
time
go
to really
fast.
coordinate. I think Stu's just going forwards, quickly, and
I'm just
Hopefully-
imagining.
everyone's with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just imagining like Assassin's Creed. You know, he can like gently push people out of the way.
yeah.
We're just like bolting through.
Could one of you roll me a 6-sided die, please, and tell me what the result is?
I think Stu is leading the charge. right?
Okay, yes.
Oh no, Valerie. It's all good.
That's
Well, you want me to roll one
a
d6?
2.
That's a 2.
2.
As the 3 of you are running, dodging this way and that, Valerie, you are the first to run through a sheet of glass. Take 2 damage, please.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ow.
This is going really poorly.
I think
Yeah,
Stu
turns out when it's glass, it's kind of hard.
It's kind of hard to see in a dark foundry. And these 2 men made out of glass, or women, shake their fists at you, Valerie, as you run past.
Sorry.
My bad. Okay, you guys get to this massive factory floor that's deep within this factory place. There is a long belt that has molten sand going across it, and at the far end you can see that it is being turned into these long sheets of plate glass, and you see several figures running around this room. There are 2 humans and a dog that you recognize Zeke from the subway. You see 2 children and a falcon running around the catwalks above, and you see 2 figures dueling it out atop this sheet of plate glass. One is about 7'4", made out of glass themselves and wielding a very large wrench, and the other is a smoky, immaterial shape that only Stu can see fully. The other 2 of you just see kind of a shadow in the air. And Stu, you see a tall, lean man with a wicked curved knife, and the 2 of these people are fighting.
Man,
Oh.
this reminds me of the opening scene from Scooby Doo.
I was gonna say Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
I think Stu's still kind of like moving at a good clip, I would
Yep.
call it.
Mhm.
Yeah, is this like Hold on, let me read my character sheet. Somebody else do something.
So there's 2
Hey,
pairs
there's-
of secret police.
2
and what's happening at the top?
There are two children and a falcon in the kind of catwalks above. They seem to be running some sort of interference. It's hard to see them up there as it's a little smoky in here. And there are these two humans and a dog that are on the factory floor, like underneath where this kind of conveyor belt is going by, and they seem to be fighting off some of these people made out of glass. They are wearing police uniforms and wielding large kind of obelisk-like sledges.
Okay.
Oh,
and there's
right.
two
Two
people,
people
dueling?
and an animal.
Two people and an animal in both situations. I beg your pardon, Reese?
Yeah. Is there also two people dueling on
Yes,
a glass?
there
pane?
are two people that are fighting on this kind of like plate glass conveyor belt. One Stu knows to be Redmond Moneymaker. The other is a larger than life person made out of glass themselves, bigger than any of the other kind of glass people you've seen so far.
Right. Shit. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna
do we
I'm
wanna
gonna have
kinda,
to
like-
yell to Zeke. Or like I'm gonna try and I guess not yell at him, but like I'm gonna.
I think
run
I'm
back
following
to-
right behind you, so you can
Okay.
just,
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna turn around, kind of smack into you a little bit, and
Do you stop and I just run into you a little bit?
Zeke, he's there.
What-
He's
what-
there.
what's up?
You have the gun?
yeah.
Do you know which one I'm
Close can
talking
we
about?
get? Yeah, it's the one that isn't glass, right? The weird shadowy one. Or do I see it, or is it just like
you see him as
super
like
obscure?
like he's a shadowy. It's like Wraith when he's moving, like
Oh, okay.
but with a bit more smoke and a bit less kind of like distortion. For all the DVD heads out there.
I can definitely tell the difference between the glass one and the
Absolutely,
other one, though,
yeah.
right?
Okay,
Okay,
yeah. The glass one, it's like those dentist's office big thick bricks of glass. It's that kind of texture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
how close? Yeah, I want to see like
You guys
should
are
we get as close as we
yeah,
can. I
You're
don't
currently
wanna
about
miss.
100 feet away.
You should
yeah,
probably try
yeah,
to get
let's-
closer.
can
You don't
we-
want to hit the other guy.
do you think we can like use the chaos to flank them or something?
I definitely want to try and not announce our presence.
Yeah, should we try to split up? Like, have some of us deal with the cops, and then, I don't know, like, Zeke, you go after the motherfucker?
Are both of the secret police occupied, or is it just the ones on the ground?
The ones on the ground are occupied. You look back up at the catwalk. You can't see the other twos that were up there, but you still see that falcon flying around.
Okay.
Meeting eyes on the two kids that were with the falcon.
Yeah. Do you want, I can try to, I'll try to.
You know what we're gonna
get the
do?
cops.
We're gonna take a little 5-minute break so I can get some water, and you guys can marshal your thoughts about how you want to attack this
Okay.
situation. Yeah,
I'm gonna get a piece of broccoli.
that's cool. That's really cool, man.
Broccoli.
I am deaf and mute on stream or on Discord, and I'm gonna just play some music while I get some water. To any watching this, thanks. Love you. Bye.
At Vistaprint,
God damn it! Not a Vistaprint ad.
wand.
Okay.
And
So I do need it to make any significant magic happen.
one Asgore's theme later, and we're back. Tell me what you guys are gonna try to do, and then I'll tell you what happens, and maybe we'll roll some fucking dice.
Woo!
Valerie, do you want to go first?
Yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of a split up move, kind of. I'm gonna try to go after those meddling kids and that dang bird.
Okay, cool. So yeah, there's a couple ways up into this kind of like catwalk area above. There's one pretty close to you. Let's say, are you jetting up there?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to climb up there.
As you are climbing up, this kind of like is you entering into the situation, and this falcon pretty clearly has eyes on you. It is going to take a swipe down at you. I want you to hit me with an act under pressure and tell me how you are trying to avoid getting hit by this falcon.
Punch it in the face.
Oh yeah, it could be act under pressure or kick some ass, depending on how you want to interact with this event.
Yeah, think probably act under pressure, just because if I'm climbing, I probably don't have my hands free, so I'm just gonna try, like, if I'm on a ladder, I'm probably gonna try like duck behind it or something.
It's one of them steep ladder stairs.
Ooh,
Like exactly like the one
Spicy.
on the image.
Steeper.
Steeper. Okay.
that is a 13.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, you just like hug your body super close to this this ladder, and this bird crashes into the side of it, really fully expecting to get these talons into your head. It sinks its talons into the metal step of the ladder and pulls the metal away as if it was shredding pulled pork. However, I'm going to say that it's like pretty entangled in this thing. Bird stuck in a bed frame style. Well, it's so it's tangled up right on you. I'd say thanks to your fast movement. What are you doing,
Okay.
huh?
I'm gonna try to scurry up now.
Okay. You hear a "What the fuck?" From up above, and another voice saying, "Oh, I've not named these three. I named the other ones. I don't think it's ever gonna come up. The other three secret police people that you were fighting were called Wellbutrin, Adderall, and Vyvanse, but we don't need to worry about that. No, fuck it. That could be these three. She's on Wellbutrin. Well, that's funny. And then you hear bullets whiz over your head, and ping into the wall behind you. Small bullets, though. You are up on this catwalk, and you see one kind of 15-year-old looking kid with a small little kind of holdout pistol in her hand, level down you with the unwavering body stance of a cop who thinks they're better than you.
I can just
gosh.
imagine Valerie with a baseball bat being like, "I've always wanted to fucking kill a kid."
I roll up my sleeve and you see like an ACAB tattoo on my arm.
All children are bastards. It goes both ways. Wink. Yeah. What are you doing, Valerie? You gotta try to engage with these kids?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to fight some kids.
Fuck yeah. You still don't know where the other one is. You just see the one.
Yeah.
So you gotta close this distance without this kid shooting you.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna try to like, if there's like things, I'm probably gonna try to like duck behind them, kind
Yep.
of. A lot of crawling.
Let's do another act under pressure. Get to bridge this gap. Also, can everybody let me know what their wounds are at right now?
Well, what is that?
None.
What your wounds are
2
at?
harm.
Oh, I'm also at 2 harm.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Also, yeah, Stu and I can go do our thing too.
Yep.
I got a
I just want to get this
6.
roll now. Okay. You sprint full force and you try to grab the top of like this like metal drum that's up here to like maybe use it as a shield. And this thing is heavier than you expected it to be. And Valerie, you eat shit on this catwalk a little bit and you are prone. I'm going to cut to Stuart and Ezekiel.
All right. Do
Yeah.
you want to do the pincer, or should we just go the same way?
Um,
It's now or never.
I'm just gonna go this way. You can follow behind me if you want, or if that doesn't work out, then go right. And so we're gonna go to the opposite side of the room as Valerie is going towards.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
Stu has his flute out at this point. If not still, then I guess it would be still, because I think I just
You just
had it in the back.
put it in your belt hoop or whatever.
Yeah, it's a pretty portable instrument, and
Yeah.
I'm going to. So there's two adult secret police guys.
Yeah,
and
that are dressed like regular police guys.
right.
And
Okay,
their dog,
I'm going to.
problematic trouble.
I'm going to try to get do you think I could reasonably like get like, you know, within maybe 20 or 30 feet of them in the chaos without them like having a huge.
You tell me by rolling 2 6-sided die and adding your cool to it.
Okay. That's 11.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
slinking in the shadows, like wow, yeah. Stu is doing
Yeah.
the flute stuff.
Stu, you're running around. There's like some like heavy machinery around here. There's like a crane or whatever. And these cops are pretty engaged in fighting these glass people that are on them. They seem a lot more physical than the ghosts that you were encountering earlier. They have been made aware of Valerie by the kids, and were just about to take some shots against her when she was going up the ladder, when two of these
Right.
glass guys took the advantage on that, and their backs are to the both of you. I'm going to
Okay.
say that you could be as close as like 10 feet away from them.
Okay. I'm going to once I'm about 10
And
or 15
Zeke,
feet away,
Zeke, this opening has been made for you as well, following behind Stu.
I'm going to attempt to blast them from behind.
Do you want to take him out to dinner first? Yeah.
I'm gonna hit him with an entropy blast, which I'm gonna need to roll. Wait, is this a kick some ass because it's combat magic?
Yeah, and then
Oh no, wait, sorry. It says you roll weird.
You roll weird instead for kick some ass
Yeah.
using that thing. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think this is like basically I'm gonna say that like this type of like magic is like a little bit less like me trying to like get in the zone like in the van, and more sort of like just a technical challenge, like I'm trying to play like a fast passage or something.
Yeah, just
like that
yeah.
that just like puts a shape to it. Kind of like
It's
like
a bit more like
Ocarina of Time style.
More like
but fast.
an equation.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll for that now.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Okay. What would you like your? Do we want to do a glitch on this one? Okay, no. If it's kick some ass, then its damage is decided as. Unless someone would like to help out.
I'm trying to sneak as close as I can to the shadowy figure engaged in
Okay,
combat with
cool.
the glass thing.
Yeah. Then Zeke, you let out a piercing beep from your was that loud enough, guys? From your flute. And you see that the backs of their cop uniforms, like the backs of like the leather on their like pretty heavy jackets, just gets like shredded up as if like some big clawed animal was like clawing at their
blast
backs.
their clothes off.
In like you blast the back of their clothes off, and you see that underneath their humanoid forms are smooth as Plastic Man again. Not an ass on either one of these guys.
This is also sorry. This is also would be an entropy based attack. Which
Okay.
if you're doing like numbers stuff, I guess this is a 2 harm magic, close, obvious, loud attack, and then adding 1 harm messy for the entropy.
Oh my
part.
god, yeah. Okay, so that's 3 harm. How do you see entropy dealing damage to these people? We had it on a wall, and it just kind of like destabilized the atoms on it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of imagining like a sort of rotting, melting decay, which is a little unpleasant.
So yeah,
that seems like it would make sense.
The backs of these cops and this dog's jackets and backs slough a little bit, and you see that they are like solid, like they're just solid like pink meat material going through them.
Like roast beast.
A bit like roast beast, and there is a bit of a kind of flicker to their forms. The two of them and the dog in unison, in exactly the same kind of physicality, drop to their knees, dog included, and kind of yell out. And then they turn around and pop, pop. Two shots are winged at you, Stu. One clipping your shoulder. one, one, one clips your shoulder, and we're gonna call that 2 damage.
Okay.
Marking you at
Stu's
unstable.
first actual combat magic attack, I think, and he just gets instantly shot in the head.
Yeah, the two of them just kind of like swing around gun kata style, trying to hit at you with their guns. However, as soon as their attention is drawn upon you and their backs being blown out, these two of these glass guys come in and just discombobulate on the side of their heads with their heavy glassed hands. Ezekiel, you're getting close in. The heat is unbelievable as you get near to this glass float. They are at the less molten side of things. They seem to, the big glass guy seems to trying to force Redmond away from like the heart warm glass bit of the forge. Redmond seems to be trying to kill this person and also move the fight in that direction. Yeah.
Okay.
They don't seem to have noticed you right now. They're very engaged in what is going on.
Yeah. I think Zeke's main thought is not wanting to like get seen. Like he just wants like 100% hit chance, like right behind 2 inches, like shot close from close up. So maybe like, is there any way to get onto the conveyor belt?
Not
Quietly?
Safely for a human being.
No,
Like, no.
didn't think so.
Yeah, no. Like you could, it would be very bad for you.
Yeah. How, like, I just want to get the closest or most like vantage spot I can get to shoot at the, you know, the smoke guy without having any chance of like hitting the glass guy.
Okay, yeah, you could try to get like right next to it and like clamber up on some machinery, or you could try to go to the wall and get on like a higher vantage point, but you would be a bit further away.
Yeah, I think everyone's pretty engaged and stuff, so I'll try and clamber onto some machinery.
Okay, cool. Give me an act under pressure.
Okay.
Everyone's acting under so much goddamn pressure today. I really appreciate it, everyone.
The high pressure episode.
It's a 10.
We're gonna be some glass by the end of this.
We're gonna have 3 glass chads. Yeah, you're climbing up on some, and you're like hitting levers with your feet or whatever. And it's so warm. I cannot stress that enough. Where you are,
Yeah.
Zeke, like you're not taking damage, but you are sweating in your slacks. But you're on top of this rumbling, shaking up and down piece of machinery that is like turning the big wheels, moving along this contiguous big piece of glass towards large blades that cut it up somehow. And you are leveled, and these 2 figures are fighting about I want to say 20-ish feet away from you. Redmond has his back to you. The glass guy is kind of facing towards you. He sees you and sees the gun, but is very they're wailing on each other. It's a knife slinking off glass, and then this guy's like really like hefty weighted wrench. It kind of pushes more than it hits against Redmond. It's because he's not quite, you know, material air.
That's perfect. I like having Redmond's back to me. It's like the only place I can hit is Redmond, unless it goes through Redmond. But, you know, we'll come to that when it comes to
We're going to hit back to Valerie for a second.
Yeah.
Val, you are face down on the ground, and there is... this kid has a pistol leveled at you, and you hear them... How do I want to do this? Now, Valerie... What is gonna stop this kid's gun from shooting you, our good friend laying on the ground? What's gonna stop this from happening? Give us your play. You've had hours.
Yeah, I think I was knocked prone from my fall, but I think I realized, I'm not gonna try to get up because obviously this kid's a little bit further away, so they still have to come towards me
Yeah.
if they want to like.
Yeah, you
shoot
did
me. So I'm
not.
gonna just
You
kinda,
did not clear much of the distance at all in this run.
No, so I'm gonna try to like lay there in a way and like prep myself so that way when they come close, I can try to like do like like sweep up and like try to like knock them off their feet.
Okay. Okay. This kid, you got kind of like one eye on them as you're laying on the ground.
You're like playing dead.
Yeah. And they're leveling their gun on you, and they are walking up to you very slowly. They have the hammer pulled back, but they seem to be a little preoccupied with what is going on with this bird. You hear squawking and scraping from behind you, and you hear another set of footsteps walking down the catwalk towards the bird. This kid yells out and says, what's going on? Is he okay? They seem to be preoccupied with that, and they are walking up and they have their gun leveled at your head, Valerie. And they say, "Do you have the pistol on you?"
No.
Okay. And they take the shot. Do you want to hit me with an act under pressure to see if you can avoid being shot right now?
I appreciate Valerie's honesty.
Roll back behind the barrel.
Oh gosh. That would be a 6, but I'm gonna use a luck point.
Okay, Valerie. What is the penance for using a luck point as a crooked? It's like your past comes back to haunt you or some shit.
Yes, whenever you spend a luck point, someone from your past will reappear in your life soon.
Wow, I wonder who that could be. Valerie, you feel a preternatural surge of adrenaline in your lower body, and you just kick out from against this barrel, and you your body like crashes into this kid's. Also, just we're not killing kids. This is an inhuman being that looks like a child. Okay, FDA. You crash into this kid's lower body, and the two of you are teetering at the edge of this catwalk, about to tumble over the edge. Below you, you see this this long sheet of near molten glass. Valerie, you can not fall. And also, falling on this thing isn't going to kill you immediately, by the way. Like, it's not like certain death. Just for some stakes for you, Valerie, you can not fall, and this kid will also not fall, or you can try to push them off, and there's a chance that they will try and pull you with them.
I want to go big or go home. I want to try to throw the kid down.
Okay, cool. Give me another act under pressure, please, in response to this one. Yeah, I think that's the only way I can make this make sense.
Okay. Ooh, interesting dice. That is a 9.
Okay, Valerie, you hit this kid's legs, knock them off balance, and then you just kind of shove them at this railing, and this person falls and cracks into this sheet of glass below them, which splits, and you hear a loud and meaty sizzling sound. There is a loud cry from this falcon and from this other kid, and you turn to see the two of them barreling towards you, this other kid with a long and wicked knife in their hand. Stuart.
Yes.
You are on these secret police. These glass men are beating on them right now. Do you wish to continue in this fight? Do you want to help out one of your compatriots? What's your thing? I will say you are not. You are, as a note, you are not feeling ill effects from it being very warm in here. You feel actually cool as a cucumber right now, temperature-wise.
Right. Well, I have just been shot, and I have become unstable again.
Yep.
For I think the second time in a day.
Yep. It's been quite the day.
I don't know if oh wait, actually hold on. Wait. I was shot in the shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Oh, actually I only take one harm from that because I got an enchanted.
Oh, you have your magic
denim
clothes.
jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were shot in the face.
Right.
Yeah.
So I am
Yeah.
dead.
So yeah, you got like a really heavy thump against your shoulder, but I'm gonna say it's more percussive than like piercing.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna I think I'm gonna like I might need to I like it's not mechanically specified how much it is, but like I did I might be like running low on like magical juice. Like I might need to light up another
I like that. I like that
stick of that wizard tobacco.
because you are putting a chance to fail on yourself. I like this limit. Yeah. So you can take time right now to kind of like steady yourself, and it will improve your chances on the next thing that you do. But if you keep going without replenishing your supplies right now, there's a chance that your magic will fail.
Right. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Sorry, it does specify. It
Oh, it
says
does specify? It specifies how much wizard weed you need to smoke.
well, not how much I need to smoke, but it says if I don't have enough consumables, then I can still cast, but I'll take 1 harm.
Oh, okay, that's crunchy and good. Yeah. So you smoking this stuff as a buffer, so you're not using your soul to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
magic. That's cool. I like
makes
that.
sense.
Yeah. So you're kind of taking a moment to step back from this engagement to to spark up.
Yeah.
Cool. You kind of step back around this pole. You are lighting your joint, and in that kind of wake, you see this dog sprint out and away through this factory floor, leaving the other 2 members of its trio in this melee with these glass guys, and they are looking pretty the worse for wears. This dog is a little shredded and necroticized by your spell, but it is running at normal dog speeds right past you.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to I guess I'm like behind a thing right now, right? And I'm currently smoking.
Yeah, leaning all cool style.
I do have
Yeah, you hear a scream from the catwalk above you. You see this child fall onto the glass.
right. I do have this I have a Glock for some reason. I don't remember why. This was not part of my character sheet. This was an item that I acquired.
Oh
at some
yeah,
point.
you asked Andy for a gun and she gave you one.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah. This is Stu smoking his joint, and he's looking for his lighter, and he reaches into the pocket of his jacket, and he just pulls out a gun.
So I guess while I'm smoking, I maybe I'll sort of steady myself from behind this cover and try and take a shot. Can I see like do you think I could take a shot at one of the people who's like who Valerie's fighting?
Yeah, there's a big safety mirror on the wall from where you're standing. You can see this kid and this falcon. Kid's got the falcon on its left arm. Kid's got the falcon on its left arm with this big old fucking like Bowie knife in its hand, making the charge towards Valerie, about 20 feet away right now. And you see Zeke steadying himself about to make a shot. In half a second, I promise you. Yeah, you want to take a shot at this? You want to take a shot at this kid?
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
his
try and
pet.
shoot this child.
Give me a act under
Google, shoot
pressure.
this child.
Jamie, pull that up.
Act under pressure. That's a 10.
Wow. Okay. So has Zeke had much gun training before? Has Zeke used a gun much?
Stu?
God damn it. Has Stewie Griffin used a gun?
I'm gonna say likely not. I don't think this is the first time he's ever shot a gun, but I think it's definitely the first time he's ever shot a gun at somebody.
But he's played like Half-Life 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Stu, you get the the strong feeling in your gut that yes, I just shot that kid.
Yes.
The bullet goes, whoosh, you get the Sniper Elite X-ray cam.
Just obliterate its
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah, you hit this kid in the leg.
Okay, that makes sense.
And similarly to what Valerie did not like 5 seconds ago, this kid just face plants and skids along this catwalk. Oh, this is a terrible podcaster. Go to hell, man.
Hey, you're the one who gave us all children.
I didn't. I was thinking about them as other sorts of beings. This is kind of also not. This is a little bit not how I thought this was gonna go.
I mean, they were the unoccupied ones too. We had to deal with them.
And then
Yeah, like I feel like it only makes sense to like pick off the weakest members of the fight.
Zeke, at the
Yeah,
corner
kill
of your
the
eye,
children first.
you see a large group of people. Where would you see this? Yeah, you see a large group of people running through a recently opened fire door way down in the direction that you came from. And at their head, you see this large person known to you as Wall. Zeke, you got this gun and shit. This
Yeah.
fight's happening. A kid just landed on the glass, like, right next to you.
Yeah, I took the time to get into a good position too.
Yep.
So, I want to like be as sure as I can of this shot, and
Yep.
I'm just gonna take it whenever I have like the best shot possible.
Okay. Yeah. They in the commotion, Redmond is gaining a bit of an advantage on this big glass guy. He's like kind of pushing him back, and he's been able to move further down the conveyor belt of glass. He's barefoot, by the way. You can see that from where you are. No footwear. He has gotten a fair bit closer to you. I want to call this act under pressure, I'm gonna give
It's
you.
been weird every time, right?
No, because it is the weird gun. Yeah, hit me with a weird, and I'm gonna give you just flat weird. I'm not gonna give you a +1 for this. I'm gonna say you don't have any negatives from this chaotic scene.
Yeah, I got into the good position. I'm not
Yeah.
like too far away.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So-
yeah. It's not the hardest shot in the world.
6, 3, 9 plus 1 weird is another 10.
Epic. You level this wooden, this child's dream of a wooden pistol, and this thick sputum-like globule of water comes flinging out the end of it, rolling and seemingly growing in size, almost like a snowball rolling down a hill in the air. As it is flying through the air in this foundry, it like crackles and small droplets of it fly away, something that you did not notice last time you did it. And you see that there are like hot channels of wind going through the air, and you see the occasional spark of kind of chalky residue as a ghost is winged by this shot, and it sinks directly between the shoulder blades of Redmond Moneymaker.
Nice.
He reaches out his hand towards his back and then looks at his hand now in a physical form, and he falls over as a very humanoid corpse on this sheet glass, rolling slowly towards the large glass figure whose name you have never been given. At that time, all three of you roll weird, please.
Okay.
Zeke, I'm going to give you a -1 on this roll. Actually, no, Zeke and Valerie, you're going to get a -1 on this roll.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
I get 11.
Okay, I rolled snake eyes. My weird is a -1. The additional -1.
it's a
I got a
zero.
0.
Okay.
Holy shit, that might be the first ever 0 on this show.
I got
Did
a
we ever roll a
6
zero?
With a +1 weird with a -1 weird.
Okay, so that's a 6, and Stu?
Can I mark experience?
I got 11.
You can. You know what, Valerie? Mark 2 experience on that one. That's insane. We've never had a 0 before. Sorry, what did you get, Stu? I have to marshal.
11.
Okay, wow. That makes sense.
Snake eyes.
You've just been smoking up, so you're like, you're feeling all the weird magic.
Stu, there's a shaft of like black light that like fills the area around Redmond's body. The molten glass is still moving around it, but when it touches this bit of area, it kind of smears a little bit and it does not move further. You see that Valerie upwards and Zeke away are pushed back and then and just frozen in midair as this like super solid, incredibly like dense figure appears above Redmond's body. They are maybe 10, 12 feet tall. They're wearing a pretty like smart looking suit with a very, very heavy breast with a large golden brooch on their breast. They have a smile that starts in the middle of their face, like pretty typically, and then just continues going pretty much all the way back around to their throat and then continues going down. Who knows how far? Their collar begins there. And they scratch their chin a little bit, take out a small clipboard, write a bit of information on it, and then there is a large flash of light and a huge transference of energy from Redmond's body into this person, and all the windows and bottles and pieces of glass in this factory all at the same time explode and just are shattered into dust, save for the small circle of glass where Redmond was sitting. This person looks around at all that is going on, all this kind of commotion. The two cops on the ground are looking up at this person in just complete awe. And then you hear a truly chilling noise. You hear the scream of powerful emotion coming from on this catwalk. And you see the still green and black outlined figure of Guy Go running and screaming bloody murder at this person. They look at him, smile slightly, and then vanish, leaving him kind of sprinting at nothing. Zeke and Valerie, I need you both to take 3 harm from this situation happening. Sorry. And then the both of you land back on the ground in a bit of a crumple. You feel this ice cold feeling in your veins from what just happened, and you are both filled with pretty abject fear is the main emotion that you feel. Fear, and also it's have you ever stood at the bottom of an incredibly tall building and looked straight up? Yeah, that kind of vibe. You guys then hear another another truly horrific wail, and you see this kid just sinking into molten glass.
Yeah.
Do
Kid.
we
Yeah.
hear like the Falcon and the other kids scream
Yeah, you hear the
alongside?
Falcon and the other kid, and unlike last time, they don't disappear into dust. You hear a kind of cracking sound, like wood splitting apart. And Valerie, these 2 secret police members next to you, are husks upon the ground, devoid of all color that was in them beforehand. What are the 3 of you doing? Yay!
Yay.
Oh.
Ow. I am
Who's unstable?
me.
Not me.
I'm not. I don't.
What the fuck?
Wait,
What?
Did I take any?
Me.
I didn't take any harm from the big blast that just happened.
Nope,
Right?
you did not. You were behind a pole.
So then, yeah, I'm still just under unstable.
You see these 2 cops that were laying there are kind of knelt in prayer on the ground. Stu, you see the 2 glass guys that were beating them up are in a small pile of broken glass next to them. And
The cops get shoved by the blast.
the cops got moved back by the blast, but they didn't get like picked up in the air, however. And you see Guy Go on his knees, kind of half sunk up to his torso in the ground. I guess you can't see that he's on his knees, pretty dejectedly sobbing.
Wow.
Hey, Stu, do you want to kill those?
I feel like you're the best
those
one for this,
fuckers?
Stu.
Yeah. I can do that. I'm feeling pretty much fine.
Guys, he's not like wailing, but he's you see he's crying to himself on the ground near you, Zeke.
Do you mind if I take the
Go for it. I think like I was kind of involved. Like I shot the gun, so maybe you take the lead here.
Okay. So
He's
I'm
kind of
gonna.
our boss, and he's just kind of crying. So I don't really know.
No, it's fine.
It's kind of an
Yeah,
awkward situation
Yeah,
for me.
it's
Can
fine.
I? Is Guy like touchable right now?
He's got
You can
this kind
try.
of like smoky green black outline to him, but he looks like a physical man.
Put your hand on the shoulder that he got dinged by the pistol with.
Yeah. I'm gonna like try to like pat him on the shoulder, and
He puts his hand over your hand.
I'll offer him the last hit of my wizard cigarette.
He takes it, stands up, kind of dusts himself off, takes it, is out of the ground. He kind of hurts to look at, like he's got this kind of like shine to him, and he just kind of like,
Well, see, we did it.
Hey, what about the cops?
he kind of like walks up to one of them and kicks them in the side, and they just kind of roll over on the ground, murmuring. He's like,
I think we could just fucking leave, man.
Okay, I was kind of hoping we could, just like.
Oh yeah, do what you want, Valerie. I'm gonna go back to the van. And he's kind of.
I'm gonna go with Guy.
Stamps. Go for Guy.
Go for go.
Okay, yeah. Zeke, you gonna go get Valerie from upstairs?
As I'm kind of like laying crumpled in the catwalk, I want to try to like lean over and try to take some like pot shots on the cops because I have a
Have a gun?
I have a 9mm.
Okay, roll actor pressure. You're shooting from directly above, so I'm gonna say +1, but you would have gotten a -1 for being so fucked up. So
I have like a mental image of like, like the guy on the Arcandra show who's presumably like the director or something. Like the old.
Tyler.
the old.
Tyler's dad.
No, like the old Chinese man who's like sitting in the wings, and he like sometimes he just like takes a gun out and kind of lackadaisically like fires it off into the set.
Yeah, Valerie's very
Kind of- that's the
limp-wristedly shooting down, kind of like draped over this catwalk. Yeah, we're giving an actor pressure to shoot this guy.
That's a 7.
That's such a fucking funny number to get. Yeah, you hit one of them. You guys are really good at shooting people in the leg. You shoot one of them in the leg. It's Jenga, not Monopoly. And the two of them just kind of wail, and then they are filled with a ghostly blue light. And if either of you were League of Legends players, you'd think that they were backing right now.
What year is it? Is League of Legends even out yet?
It's out in 2 months.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these two are filled with an ethereal light, and are fading away. Do you want to try to take another shot before they leave, Val?
Oh yes, please.
Hit me with another act under pressure.
That is that's a 5.
Can Stu and I have like Guy go in the back of like the van in like a trauma blanket, like the shock blanket?
Yeah,
But
you guys.
it keeps falling through him.
Yeah, he's very material right now. He's yeah. You just left Valerie inside the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are guys smoking this joint. Is like it's don't even sweat it because it's Zeke, I'm sorry for making light of you seeing people that look like your parents dying. By the way, that was a bad boss of me.
Yeah, it was kind of traumatic, but I mean,
it's been a bad day. So that's an issue alleviated. We should give me like half a second. Stu, could you go make sure Valerie's not dead, please?
She was the only one looking pretty rough after.
Yeah. I'll go back. I'll check on her.
Zeke, you see Guy take out a can of spray paint from his bag, and in like a lurid green paint, he's drawing kind of a round, ovular, or not round, kind of rounded edge door on the side of this van, kind of muttering under his breath to himself. Valerie, you are on this catwalk just taking pot shots at these cops as they vanish. And you hear footfalls coming up the ladder. And you feel a kind of heavy hand on your shoulder, kind of like turn you over, and you see Wall standing above you. He's like, "What the fuck is actually happening right now?" Oh my! Do you want me to? Do you need medical attention?
Oh yeah, no, I definitely need medical attention. As for what the fuck was happening here?
Can I
You
can I try and lift you up, or is that a bad idea?
you enter in and you see this guy standing over Valerie.
Let's just say the cops are trying to do some union busting, and I wasn't for that shit.
What the fuck? You bombed the place? Listen-
No, we got here after the bombing, actually.
I for a fact know that is not true because I saw that. Maybe are you not with
well, I
that?
guess-
You're not with that Zeke guy
No.
because
Well, okay.
listen,
I
I
guess
didn't.
technically
I don't think
we were
Wall
on...
knows my name.
Yeah, you weren't with that fucking that freak. Listen, I've not told her that I saw you in town, Val, but like this is big shit that you're getting into, right? This is not stealing cars or fencing DVD players. What is like
Yeah.
are you good?
I've kind of been...
Lavat's
I don't-
say there's a connection to murder. Two of the guys that worked for her got killed.
Let's just say that was, if you count evil spirit things.
Not the
I
fucking
don't fucking know
vampire
what they are.
werewolf
Listen,
bullshit. Ghosts aren't real.
It wasn't. It wasn't really a murder, you know.
You guys,
I don't really know how to explain.
Valerie, you need to fucking leave town for a couple, maybe a couple weeks. You need to lay low.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do shit for you, but I'm not gonna tell you. You've clearly had a bad day. Lavat's not gonna know that you were here, but I'm gonna tell her that I saw that bow tie fucker. Like,
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Is
I
Stu
think
like
he'll be
able
fine.
to overhear?
yeah, you hear. This is a very loud talker.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm maybe gonna just like wait to enter.
Do you want me to I mean, first responders are going to be here soon. There was a pretty big fire and a big explosion and stuff. Do you want to I'm going to take you outside, I think, right? That feels like the not horrible, like I'm honor among thieves or whatever. It feels like not a good move to leave you up here. This feels dangerous.
Yeah, that'd probably be smart. I think I would have a buddy coming back for me, hopefully, but
Wall looks around. Are you hiding yourself, Stu?
I think I'm like kind of by, yeah, like I'm not immediately visible. I kind of like walked into the warehouse enough to see that this was happening, and then kind of just like backed around a corner.
You hear a bunch of footsteps in and around, and as Wall is like picking you up, and you hurt pretty bad, Val. You think you've probably got a broken rib too. Wall's like, yeah, I don't know, I don't want the cops to really know that I was here. We were casing this thing out for some job that Miss Hudson wanted us doing. I'm not really 100% on what that was, but I'll take you at the back door. This is really fucked up, by the way.
yeah, no, it really is.
I did not sign up for this type of work. I thought I was going to be.
Me neither.
Yeah. What the?
I thought I was getting listen to this.
Yeah.
I thought I was getting a government job.
The real ghost is government. Am I right? So. Wall takes you outside. He walks like right past you, Stu. He does not see you. And he sees the freezer van. He's like, so am I to presume that this is the vehicle that you are working with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully not for very much longer.
Yeah,
Considering the news, but
And you see Guy and Zeke standing there. Guy waves at you. And you see that he's spray painting the side of this van. Stu, have you just followed them out?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, yeah,
I
I'm
guess
I'm gonna go make myself scarce, I guess. Hey, buddy, I appreciate you paying me cash money earlier. Just so you know, there was a flag on that bank. A lot of that was a lot of that money was it might be seized from what I was seeing. From what my boss was telling me, just FYI, I'm not gonna give you the cash back. I think you should all take my advice to Valerie and not be in Choke Point tomorrow morning. Really
Sorry,
nice.
Are you considering that advice? Are you considering that honest advice, Max?
Yep. No, this guy believes that is a good idea.
When you seek out and receive someone's honest advice on the best course of action, and then I do something else instead, I may mark experience and get +1 ongoing.
Okay. Well, you've not actively not left Choke Point yet, as you're just. I'm not gonna say every second you're
Very well.
standing in town.
Very well.
If it comes up, we'll talk about it.
Interesting
Wall,
phrasing.
Wall walks around and kind of gets in his car and just drives away.
I fucking hate that asshole.
Yeah, I don't know what that guy's deal was. If you guys have
So
anything,
why are you spray painting the van?
I'm getting to it, man.
Okay.
Stop asking me. If you, sorry, it's been a stressful day. If anybody has,
Sorry for touching your Chow Garden, man.
that's the least of my issues, man. You know how many GameCubes I have.
No.
2. So
Slightly more than you need.
I got several houses, man. Speaking of, Valerie, do you know how to drive a boat?
Kinda.
That's good enough for me.
I've driven one a couple times.
Does anybody have anything in the van they would like to take with them before we leave this premises?
Are we gonna do anything about the hand?
I think I'm
Just leave
fine
it
to
there,
leave
I
the
don't-
hand there, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to the glove box and see if there's anything useful.
Let someone else deal with it.
There's some some KFC coupons,
Nice. I'll go grab those.
and there's a protein bar and a water bottle.
Oh, score.
Yeah.
Are there any snacks in the freezer section? Like
Yeah, there's a lot of salmon
cooked
jerky.
sausages. Oh, nice.
And yeah, there's a
I
couple
don't
of
like salmon, but I'm sure Zeke does.
there's a couple of real hefty andouille sausages.
I think the salmon jerky is a huge score. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of that.
It's still really cold, but yeah,
That's
like
fine.
it'll thaw
It's jerky,
nice.
so-
Yeah. Why'd these people freeze jerky? These freaks.
Oh no.
Guy finishes spray painting. What you now see is a subway door on the side of this bus. And then he he takes a toonie and then he's fishing in his pocket. He's like, "Oh fuck! Do any of you guys have 15 cents? A nickel? Do you have a do you have a nickel and a dime?
Scrounge. Oh, let me check. And I'm scrounging around in my pockets.
Oh yeah, you said you kept some of the change, so yeah, I'm gonna say it's pretty fair that you have a nickel and a
Does-
dime on you.
Does 5 nickels work?
Fuck,
I
yeah,
don't have a dime.
that's Why 3 would work? I need 15.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
Okay, I'll take 5. I'll get myself a gumball later. He
Tip.
he takes the toonie and the nickels and he just presses them into the metal on the side of this bus, and then you just hear bing boo, and these spray painted doors slide open Beetlejuice style, and you see the interior of a subway. Where's my mouse? Streamlabs likes to make my mouse disappear, so I can't see any of the things that I want to click on. Bear with me, folks. And yeah.
Is Guy like looking at us like to follow him
Uh,
into the door?
Yeah, and you see Andy is sat there doing some embroidery, needlepoint stuff.
I'm guessing there's like sirens in the distance.
Oh
at this
yeah,
point.
yeah.
Okay.
And there's a stretcher in the subway compartment. I gotta remember how to do the Andy voice.
Isn't it Australian?
She leans a bit Kiwi, yeah, but there's a
Yeah.
Zeke.
Zeke.
Oh, Zeke. Could you give me an end and get Val on the stretcher? I'm gonna take us to the closest place where we can get this lady perhaps a bit of medical attention. I mean, just first of all, just when it comes to sheer objectives scored, we're 10 for 10. This guy's dead. We've got the gun still. If you guys didn't like union workers, a bunch of those died. So that's like, I don't know if that's good for you.
That's kind of sad.
It's not good. I'm just trying to, I saw a little bit of the
police are like
they're not crazy.
regenerating.
Yeah, they seem to be. They've taken a bit of a hit. That's cool. You
that's
killed those
something.
kids. Now,
Yeah.
my kind of stream of oracular information has been coming back slowly. I think partially thanks to you, Stewie. Like, oh damn you, woman, Stewie. I fucking love that show, man. Listen, I'm gonna be at a level with you guys. I'm a bit cooked off my mind, off of Oracle serums right now, so everything's going real peachy fucking keen.
Can I go for the fist bump?
Oh, she smacks your hand, like kind of like up a little bit, be like, you'll be able to hit some of this shit sometimes. You should hit my my hookah of the futures. Anyways, we should really get this train moving to go elsewhere. I'm gonna take you guys to the docks, and I think you should go to Guy's other safe house. Unless there's objections there, I just think it's really not a good idea to be in town right now. If there's anything you need picked up, I can go to your houses, or I can have Dermot go to your houses and pick up anything for you. But yeah, I think as expeditiously as we move out of the city at this point, I think would work really great for us.
Yeah, that seems fair, I guess.
Yeah, we should.
Zeke, some of that money that you deposited at the bank, I don't know if you got like a banking phone call about this. Some of it was seized. I was able to get most of that back, so she hands you 2 backpacks. It's like, and each of these backpacks is 2,500 Canadian dollars, and it's like most of the, like, you lost a little bit in the swing, but now it's like, you can carry around with 2 people. Well, that's
So how much money do I have?
you have $5,000 in cash on you. Again,
Oh, nice.
yeah, yeah.
And this one actually works. It's not like
I mean,
marked.
This is just, I took it back from the bank, so it's the same cash. It's just like they kind of clocked you as like a really sweaty guy with a big duffel bag, and like that's not on you. It's mainly on me.
I like how it was marked cash and it was all like toonies. And
Yeah, yeah. It was just they sprayed it with like the UV resin or like UV paint shit. Yeah, it turns out that my sources are not as clean as I thought they were. Yeah. Does anybody have anything they need
we have
picked up?
some drug deal money.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
this would make a lot of sense. Man, those were drug dealers. Okay, sorry. Woo! The docks. Next station.
I've just
is-
got one thing I need
Yeah, dog?
from the attic in my house.
Yeah.
My dad's hunting rifle,
Oh, that's low key. Yeah.
just in case,
Andy snaps her fingers, and there's this really kind of like heavy set guy with a kind of boiler suit with a little name tag that says Dermot. He's like, right, we'll get that for you. He sprints out like a champ, sprints out these double doors, and he comes back in with just like a couple plastic bags wrapped around this gun. Valerie, anything for you? Stuart. While I'm on,
now that you mentioned it,
while I'm on the move.
I have an assault rifle at my place.
For real?
Where are you guys getting all these guns?
Wait, sorry, hang on. Just keep her to player. Luna, I want you to look me in the eyes. Do you have an assault rifle at your apartment?
What's to say?
Okay, Dermot's gonna look for an assault rifle in your apartment. Yeah, Stewie, anything for you, champ? I gotta say, guys, I was watching you guys through the Oracle beam, and you fucking killed it. It was just so fucking cool.
I don't think I don't have any. I don't have any guns.
You've
other
got
than
like
this one.
you've got your ID on you and shit, son.
Yeah.
Do you
Like
have any
I
more
could-
wizard weed you need to grab, like a secret stash?
Yeah, I mean that's a good idea. I mean, I could look around. I think I probably have a couple.
Couple nugs.
And if I don't get it tonight, I can take it over on the boat tomorrow morning. I don't know why Dermot sounds like this. Dermot's made out of clay. Sorry, Dermot's made out of loam.
Miss Sandy Loam, why won't she return my calls?
The train pulls up to the station closest to the docks, and a still pretty dejected Geigo leads you towards a mid-sized boat. It's got its name imprinted on the back of it, and it's called the it's called the PlayStation Vita, and it's riding real high in the water.
Wow, that boat is looking like it's riding real high in the water.
Yeah, I usually I have more cargo on it, so it's usually it's like a pickup truck. That's how these things work. And Guy is kind of starting things up. Are you guys getting on Geigo's boat?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go on.
Yeah, I guess I might as well.
Zeke, you have been given the advice that is best for you to leave Choke Point right now.
We're actively leaving on the boat?
This would be
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
say the Turning Point USA.
Yeah.
if you want to do
I feel like this
Yeah.
seems like a pretty heavy
we can make shit happen.
choice.
We can make shit happen. I'm just saying that it's do
I
or
don't think
die.
there's any reason.
Okay.
I don't think there's any reason Zeke would
Yeah, it
go.
doesn't seem like
Like,
there's like too much of a choice really.
Zeke, as you're getting on the boat, Andy hands you a laptop, and she's like, "Yeah, this will be self-explanatory.
I watch Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I got all my all my pirated videos loaded on this bad boy. Because it's the year 2009, you're gonna have to really remember to plug the thing in. I'll keep you guys informed. I'll call Guy or you on the phone." I'm still I'm fucked. I'm so fried. I'll make shit goes good. Oracle time. Stu, you did lose your arm, so I was right about that. Valerie, you're still not dead, so everybody dies one day. Oh fuck. Going forward, does somebody have a pen?
I got the
Yeah, I
laptop.
think I do.
So just somebody write this down.
Hang on.
Oh
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
It flows in veins. It comes in bottles. And if you drink it, pull the throttles. That can't be fucking right.
Wine?
I
To solve the riddle.
I
is it
think
wine?
I guess yeah. Write down wine. Vampires are real, by the way. That's going to be pertinent information going forward, I think.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
All three of you just go with your guts. I'm pretty sure this one's going to turn out
boy.
really fucking good. Last time I tried to put too much of a spin on the ball by telling you what was going to happen at the beginning. So now I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen, and I'm going to see if I was right afterwards.
Are we sure that's the best idea? I feel like any information could be helpful, you know?
Sorry, 1 second. Dermot comes as she snaps her fingers again, and he pulls out a big like cloth, just a reusable shopping bag, and there is a dirt encrusted pair of leather boots. She's like, I almost completely forgot about these. These would have been really useful earlier. but if it comes up, it comes up. Take them. You guys have a great time. Take lots of pictures. If you see any like whales, I would really appreciate. Like if you see like a pod of orcas or something, like I would love a picture of that. I don't get to see the ocean very much, as we don't have a lot of. There's only the one train line that goes through it, and people don't. I don't like college students very much, so I don't really ride on that one. Yeah, fucking epic. Good luck.
All right. Thanks, Andy.
The boat ride is fine. Geigo, using the little boat GPS, is giving you directions. Valerie, a really pertinent image for Henry's profile picture right now, on the stream. And you guys pull up to a small island, maybe 40, 50 minutes or so away by boat, up the coast. And you see there's a bunch of little kind of like some small cottages, some pretty rich houses, but it's like mainly, it seems to be privately owned. And there's quite a few of these up and down the Sunshine Coast in Choke Point, Earth. And Valerie, Guy kind of props you up by your shoulder and leads you into this. Like, it's definitely older than the last house that you guys were in. And he lays you down on the couch. And he starts doing some medical administration to you. And we are going to end our session there, I think, with Reese leaving. What do you have? Is it a potato gun?
It's Zeke's hunting rifle.
Oh, it's Zeke's hunting rifle. That's epic. Wow, wide barrel on that thing. Wide, short barrel. And Stu, as you are getting off this boat, you feel a pitter-patter of rain begin around you as Zeke brandishes his hunting rifle scarily. Did we conclude the current mystery?
Yes. Well, I mean,
I don't know.
I would say this is, by the way, the end of Ghosts Town Act 1. Ghosts Town.
This is the end of Ghost Town.
Ghosts Town. Well, yeah, because Act 1 is called Ghosts Town. It's like the Gorillaz'
Right.
first album being self-titled.
First to ever do it.
You're funny. That's funny. Did we save anybody from certain death or worse?
Wasn't like Redmond gonna kill someone?
Redmond was going to kill
Redmond
the
was
glass
the
guy.
ghost.
Redmond was also definitely wanting to kill Guy Go.
Yeah, I think we could argue for that.
Yeah, murdering someone is actually always preventing someone from dying, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Did we learn anything new and important about the world?
Vampires are real.
That is true. That is true. Wow. Did we learn anything new or important about one of the hunters? Valerie thinks she has an AK-47. Unless you guys,
Assault rifle.
unless you guys can throw something out for me.
I was
I mean-
thinking like Valerie like knows more about her place in like Choke Point. There's like the lady looking for her, and like Wall is like.
I
filling
think,
her
yeah, I
in
think
more
we
information.
learn more
Yeah,
about
that's
Valerie.
true.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I would call that fair. Then that's going to be 2 experience points for the lot of you.
Wow.
level up.
Wow.
I also level up.
Thanks y'all. This first act has been fun. How are people feeling about Ghosts Town?
Good. It's good shit.
Epic. Top 10 Guy Go moments. When he says his name, that's the first 5.
When he gets angry at Zeke, that's the last 5.
when he wants his bacon.
Dude, Guy Go's epic fucking Lawler's bacon. Dude. Hell yeah.
I like when he has green.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Yeah, Guy's a little bit of a strange type of man.
Yeah.
Type of ghost.
Ghost, man ghost.
Bit of a strange mango. Yeah, fucking, we did it. I think it's 10 p.m. pretty much. It's 9:51 and we've been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Wow.
And I'm still recording in Audacity.
Yeah, me too.
Good lord.
I peaked the mic on that one somehow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nutter Butter, Silly Billy, Yummy Tummy Parfait, eats a butter, had a batter, use a baseball today. Good night.
Do I jot this down?
What?
It's wine.